Hello, this is Ryan Zakos with Zakos Realty here out of Sarasota, Florida. In today's video, I'm going to talk about what can you buy in real estate from Lakewood Ranch, Sarasota, Venice, even down to Englewood for $1 million. If you have $1 million to spend, what can you get and where can you get it at? So I'm going to dive into my computer here. I'm actually going to show you firsthand kind of what MLS looks like, what the criteria is and all that. So first, when clicking on the criteria, you'll see that I did only single family residences. So I'm taking out condos, villas, townhomes. I'm including Manatee and Sarasota County. Lakewood Ranch is in Manatee County, Venice, and part of Englewood's in Sarasota County. And then I included the price point because I don't want to, if I just put $1 million, obviously there's gonna be very few homes that are listed exactly $1 million. So I did 950 to 1.15. That way we can kind of catch anything that's in that $1 million bucket. Also, the tides are shifting in real estate here locally. We're getting a lot more new inventory. We're getting a lot of price reductions. So now more than ever, the buyers actually do have control for the first time in years. So even if it's listed at 1.1, there's a good chance that you could still get it for $1 million. Let's dive into this map. As you can see here, I kind of have this cut off at the top of the map at State Road 64. This runs all the way down to Holmes Beach, Anna Maria, Bradenton Beach. And starting as far west as we can, you can see for $1 million, 1.1 even, you can only get one home on Anna Maria, Bradenton, Holmes Beach. It is one home. It is most likely going to be, it's a 960, it's a 3.2. It's most likely going to be very outdated. I'll show you here in the pictures what that does look like. So it does appear to be outdated popcorn ceilings, so that gives you an idea of what you could get on the water. Now, working east, Lakewood Ranch was developed in the mid-90s all the way up to today. So just looking at a map here, on the northeast quadrant of Lakewood Ranch are going to be the newest homes. If you work your way west, they'll still be, built within the last 15 years. You work your way south, like towards Sarasota, is going to be the first development within Lakewood Ranch. So you'll see, like, for example, if I zoom in a little bit just so I know where I'm kind of on the map, this is going to be, Summerfield. That's going to be the first development within Lakewood Ranch. That's at 995. It's a 3.4. You can see it's a big home. So 3,400 square feet, most likely has a pool, 3-car garage. Now, being that it was built in the mid 90s, what does it say, 1995, it's probably going to be not fully updated, but at this price point for this neighborhood, it's going to be beautiful inside. And it looks like they actually did do a remodel on this home since it was built in 95. So that's a good example for $1 million home in Summerfield. Obviously full remodel. And then you have here's Country Club, so Lakewood Ranch Golf and Country Club. This is going to be built probably early 2000s, 2006 there, and this is a 3.2. Being that it's a little bit newer, it's listed at 1.15. It's going to be another beautiful home. In some of these homes, whether it's in Summerfield, Greenbrook, Country Club, because they were built 15, 20 years ago, there could be some outdated ones, but being that it's $1 million price point, most likely there's going to be some updates included in this home. As you go further east, this is Country Club East, so these are going to be built just within the last 2018, so it's only 4 years old, this home. 4.3, 2,300 square feet. So as you can see, you might not get the bigger home, being that it's a newer build. You might not get a 3,500 or a 3,000 square foot home, but you'll get something 2,000 to 3,000 square feet, 3-car garage, built in the last 4 years. So it's going to be fully updated on the inside. And then as we work our way south, this is the aisle. It's going to be all very new construction. And this is a River Club, actually west of Summerfield. It's going to be built in the late 90s, 97. This is going to be 3,300 square feet. So it's kind of like Summerfield. I like River Club is a golf course community, which I do like. Country Club in Lakewood Ranch that we talked about earlier, 2 private golf courses and a public golf course in Country Club. It's a wonderful gated community. That's kind of the difference of like a Summerfield. River Club is not gated, but it is a public golf course community. And some of these, you might get a little bit newer of a home, but a little bit smaller because the neighborhood is a lot nicer. If we're working our way west, let's say like, okay, you don't want to be in Lakewood Ranch, you don't want to be in the suburbs, you want to try to be as close to the water as you can. What does that look like? I love this University Park area. These are going to be homes again built in the late 90s, 90s, early 2000s. Here's one for basically $1 million even. It's 2,600 square feet. Here's another one at like University Place. It's a 3-car garage, beautiful home. And it's another big home. It's over 3,000 square feet. Like I said, it's nicely remodeled. I think this one actually, I showed this recently. I think there's a hurricane glass and all the windows have been updated, roof's been updated, everything's been pretty much updated and remodeled in the home. So that's University Park, great area to target. A lot of these homes are gated. They're really nice communities. Like I said, Lakewood Ranch is a 50 square mile master plan community. Some people want to be in Lakewood Ranch because of the neighborhoods, because of the gated aspects, suburbia. Lakewood Ranch has its own main street. There's a lot going on. I have a video about Lakewood Ranch by itself, so you can check that out. But then if you're saying like, okay, a lot of people say, I want to be location, location. Some suburbs are great. The houses are great. And it's that constant struggle of, do I want the really nice house? Do I want the locations? If you're looking at just being on the water, on the key, that is impossible at $1 million. There's one house like we talked about on Bradenton Beach. There's one house on Siesta Key. This is actually not even my favorite. This is not my favorite area of Siesta Key. The village is over here. All the public beaches are down here. Turtle's down here. So you can't really walk. You could walk. It'd be a long walk to the public beach from this house location, and pretty much impossible besides bike to get over to the village, which is all the restaurants and shopping and stuff like that. So not the best area to be on Siesta Key. It's 970, but there is a house under $1 million on Siesta Key currently. That's good to know. And then if you look at, like, let's say this is downtown Sarasota right here. If we look at on a map, you can see that west of the trail, there are some options that they call it west of this. This is the Chamamie Trail, US 41. West of the trail is a very desirable location. Obviously, you're only a couple blocks to the bay. You're really close to downtown. You're easy access to the beach, whether you go to Lido or whether you shoot down to Siesta. Really great, easy access. Probably some of my favorite neighborhoods in Sarasota are here behind Sarasota Memorial, McClellan Park, Cherokee Park. Like, these homes are probably built in the 40s and 50s. As you can see, this is a 1,700 square foot house. You're paying for location. So you're gonna have a smaller house, very older house. In 1925, this one was built. So Sarasota was developed in 1901, was established, started developing. You'll see anything from, like I said, the 20s, 40s, 50s kind of scattered throughout here. And then you might have some urban infill. Let's see, this is a 1,100 square feet, the 2-1, 975,000. And it was built in 1949. Well, you might see some urban infill, back here. Most likely, though, it's not going to be at $1 million. It's going to be at 1.5 plus, and to well over 3-4 million, depending on how big the home and where it's located. So there's a couple homes scattered in here, and most likely these are going to be built in the 40s and 50s. This is 1953. It's going to be a smaller home. This is 1,300 square feet, 8-foot ceiling, so it doesn't have the modern appeal, but what you do have is the location. That's kind of what the difference is going to be. If you're looking to be closer to the water, close to downtown Sarasota, close to happening things, you're going to be sacrificing on the home. Going away south, there's a reason why people are now starting to look south. I love this area. This is actually Fruitville, and this is Palmer right here, and this is an extension, so it's called this Lorraine. They used to call it Beard's extension, but now they're calling it Lorraine, as Lorraine does exist further north. But so there's some really nice golf course communities out here as well. This is a Misty Creek. It's a golf course community. It's a bigger home, 3,200 square feet, 3-2, built in the early 90s. So you're kind of getting that same look and feel as you would in like River Club or Summerfield or Greenbrook, something like that. Some good options for sure there. And then this is actually gonna be newer construction in South Sarasota. I like this corridor. This is a Clark Road, State Road 72. It has a straight shot to the south bridge of Siesta Key. So this just turns into Stickney Point over here, dumps you out to Siesta Key, and the north bridge is up here. So it's a great option to be down here. Gonna be a newer home. You're gonna find something probably between that 2,000 to 3,000 square foot range. You can find a lot of options what you're looking for in house. Just know that you're gonna probably be east of I-75 if you're looking for the big and nice and newer house. If you're looking for west, most likely you're gonna have to sacrifice on the house. What people are flocking south for is because you're actually getting, if you look at the coast of Florida, see how down here on the Gulf Coast it kind of caters in a little bit. So you could be east of I-75, but still only 10 minutes to Nokomis Beach, Venice Beach. So a lot of people are looking at some of the newer construction over here. Like this is Venetian Golf and River Club, Toscana Isles is over here. It's a newer community. They still have some new construction going on, and you could be only 10-15 minutes to the beach and being new construction at $1 million, even well under as well. So that's a reason why people are looking at Nokomis, Osprey, and then even in like Venice Island. It's unique. Venice Island is one of the only downtown areas that you don't have to cross a bridge to get to the public beach. From Venice Ave, from the downtown strip, you can be at the beach. There is one home available on Venice Ave, and then even one on Minnesota Key down here further. So there's not much. If you're looking to be on a key, look. I mean, you can see there's only 3 homes available in both counties that are actually on the key. If you want to be west, there are some options. You might have to sacrifice on the home, but if you're looking for a home in and of itself, you can see based on this map kind of where they're landing, where they're falling. But I hope that gives you some insight of what you can get in this area for $1 million. Like I said, I was born and raised here in Sarasota and been doing this successfully for some times. I hope that I can be a resource for you. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks.